me too.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Nah, we can go to the beach.
But it's too far.
We can go to theaters.
Now, without us be sitting down more, I'll get bored. I got an idea. We could go to Eden Canyon.
Isn't what's Eden Canyon?
You mean you never heard of it?
No.
It's like this huge canyon with a waterfall at the end.
There's a waterfall. I want to go see a waterfall.
Let's go.
All right. God, dude, this is exhausting.
I know. Isn't it hard to get around here?
Yeah, all the rocks.
I know. I can't stand it. New.
Okay, you know, it's too wide.
Yeah.
How long have we been doing this?
I don't know. Like,
It was like so long ago since I've had lunch.
I know, right? All these rocks, man. I wish it just.
That actually hurt. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
What's this?
whoa! What's
Whoa.
this? It looks like a bone.
I know, right? You think it is?
You think it's worth anything?
Nah, it's probably new.
Yeah, it doesn't look that old. I mean,
But then at the same time, it looks too flaky to be new, doesn't it?
I don't know anything about this kind of stuff, man.
I know.
But you know, think about it. If it was really that old, when someone else had found it,
Yeah.
look at that.
Because us high schoolers, we can't find a bone. That's worth a lot.
So it's probably pretty new. Probably not worth anything either.
I know.
But, how about we split it 50-50?
Okay, sure.
Whoa, but looks pretty old actually. Take a second glance at it.
I know it does. Do you know any specialists who could determine how old it is?
I think I have someone in mind.
Oh, really? You think we could see him?
Might take he's not the cleanest person. He's a bit shady,
I see.
but he owes me a favor, so I'm pretty sure I could get
Okay, let's
this.
go see him. Where is he at?
He's hangs around. We could probably find him at Hamburg High.
Okay.
Not a lot of people know what he goes by.
Okay.
So, how we gonna get out?
Darn it.
Hey, yo, remember me? Yeah? I think you owe me a favor. I found this, and you don't need to know. Doesn't matter where, but I found this. I think it might be worth something. Let me see that.
Why don't you let me do some investigating, some calculations? I'll get back to you.
Alright. Thank you, sir. To find out how old the bone is, we need to use carbon dating. Carbon dating is the measuring of the radioactive decay of the element carbon-14 found in all living organisms after the organism's death. Radioactive decay results in half the carbon-14 of an animal to be dissipated after 5,730 years, otherwise known as the half-life of carbon-14. After some testing, the specialist has discovered that only 46.5% of the carbon-14 is left in the bone in comparison to a fresh human bone. The equation for radioactive decay is Q equal Q prime times e to the power of kT, where Q is how much carbon-14 is in the bone today, Q prime is how much carbon-14 was present at the time of death, K is the decay rate of the carbon-14, and T is the time. First, we need to find the rate of decay. This can be accomplished by the equation K equal the natural log of 1/2 all over the half-life of carbon-14, or 5,730. We use the natural log of 1/2 because after every 5,730 years, only half the carbon-14 remains. Once we discovered the value of K, we can plug that into the original equation. Now we divide both sides of the equation by Q prime to have Q over Q prime, which represents the percentage of carbon-14 from now to the time of death. Then we plug in 0.465 into Q over Q prime to have T as the only variable. Once we isolate the value of time, we can discover that T is equal to 6,329.92 years.
got back the information you need for the bone.
Oh,
The bone is worth $7,000 to $75,000.
oh, okay.
Also, 6,329 years old.
That's not important. This is important.
Free phone.
I had a specialist look at this. It should be worth around 70 to 75,000, probably around 73,500.
Oh, really? Imagine all the things we could do with that money. We could buy a car or rent a boat.
Yeah, or we could just, save it in a bank for college.
Yeah, I guess I'd be more responsible.
The banks.
I know it's one good bank.
How much money do you think we'll have when we graduate college?
To find out how much money we will each have when we graduate college, we will use the compound interest formula. The formula is A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the power of NT. In this formula, A is the principal plus accumulated interest, which is the amount of money we'll have in the bank when we graduate college. P is the principal, which equals $73,500 because that's how much we'll deposit in the bank, which is how much the bone's worth in dollars. N is the number of compoundings per year, which equals 12 because the money is compounded monthly. R is the rate it's compounded at, which equals 0.03 because it's compounded at a rate of 3% under the plan. T is the time in years, which equals 5.25 because that's in how many years we will graduate college. We plug these variables into the equation and get an amount of $86,020.78. Me and Ivan will each have $43,010.39 to pay for our college since we're splitting the money. So, Ivan, I opened up a bank account so we could put the money into invest in college.
Oh, great, man. All right, we should probably get the money. We need to sell the bone.
Yeah, I know we do. Should we go sell it now?
Let's go. Can you get the bone?
No, don't you have it?
No, I gave it to you.
No, I gave it to you.
I'm pretty sure I gave the bone to you.
No, I know I gave it to you. And I opened the bank account.
Let's not point fingers here, Bob.
I'm not pointing fingers. I gave it to you.
I gave it to you. No, I gave